About to go on Lakeshore Drive now, which is for you guys. I really don't like going on Lakeshore Drive because they do not keep up these roads for shit. Oh, I hate these graded things. It feels like you're weaving back and forth. Oh, that was awful. So there's Navy Pier. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. Just gonna have to believe me. So you'll get a little view of Lake Michigan here, and then I'll probably loop back and you'll see the buildings as well as the lake. It's a 40-mile-an-hour road. People are passing me. I'm going 57 according to the speedometer, which is probably like 52. So yeah, that rambling nonsense was my perspective on a starter situation. If you have any questions about that, shoot up some comments because I know people are going to have questions. I know I had a ton of questions regarding starting up, and I know I didn't answer probably any of the questions you guys might have. So if we could get like a discussion going for, you know, the beginner rider, someone with at least a little more experience to kind of guide those people along, that would be real good. There we go. We got some ice building up over there. You know, usually the beach over here is just lined up with volleyball courts during the summer. And it's usually pretty booked. You know, getting parking anywhere remotely close to Lake Michigan is usually kind of a pain in the ass. It's definitely a cool little area. And up here, I believe, there's like a dog park. Maybe at this little like point right to the right there. Could be wrong. It's somewhere. It's either that one or up here. One of the two. Either way, a little peninsula looking thing is like a dog area. Oh man, it got way colder. I am all sorts of shivering now. I don't know if I can go anywhere good to park and show you guys. I don't really come down here a lot just because it's so clustered. There's a decent amount of people in the path given the weather. I mean, it's not nice out. Those guys have shorts on. It's not shorts weather for those who are thinking it is. It's not. And I used to wear shorts literally all year round. And I'm not talking like 15 years ago. I'm talking like recently. So I know short weather, and this is hard to justify even for me. Port for boats, little docking area. Jogging in a jersey. Interesting apparel. Probably not the most common, but good for him. The worst part about riding in the cold, like my feet get stiff because you're just sitting on their pegs for so long. When you need to change gears after just sitting in, like I'm sitting in fifth, like I'll have to change gears soon, and my feet are just gonna be so stiff. Yeah, the more you know. Really want to get to the right lane over here. There you go, Buick. Nice. Should I? Yeah, we should. And right back on we go. Now, on the opposite way, I said, hey, you're going to get a good view of the lake, and now you're going to get a good view of all the buildings. I don't know if that's entirely true, considering my GoPro's on my left, so if that was wrong, just scratch it, flip it, and we're good. But here we are, in a not-so-beautiful day, pretty gloomy in Chicago, and we'll get a little building action. Since we're going through the city, you know, we'll ask some questions with it, get some comments going. For those of you in big cities, would you prefer to live in a different city, or do you feel like your city's the best? Also, for those who don't live in a big city in the slightest, or very country-esque, are you very satisfied, or would you want to live in the city? Post your comments below. I find most people who live in the city love the city. Most people who were like born, raised in the suburbs, especially like the far suburbs where like they never went to the city, like hate going to the city. They think that's like the scariest thing in the world, and they would never even consider living there and usually not even considered like visiting. It's been interesting to hear people's opinions, you know, especially as I get older. A little late in the video to be saying this, but I haven't checked my GoPro positioning. The real question is, should I get off at Michigan Avenue? Alright, Range Rover. Let's not go crazy. Now, the two distinguished buildings, obviously, in Chicago, the John Hancock and the Sears Tower, now known as Willis Tower. In my mind, it'll always be the Sears Tower. On the left one, the black one with the two giant antenna thingies, that's the John Hancock, and the one straight ahead, that's kind of in the distance, is the Sears Tower, or now known as Willis Tower. The tall one you see right smack dab in the middle, that's going to be the Trump Tower. Get it, girl? Listen to them tunes. Michigan Avenue on a Sunday. We could do it. Let's do it. I gave a little shout out in my previous video that may or may not be up before this one. I haven't really decided yet because I don't know my content. Everybody check out 4 and 6 Ninja. I'll put a link in the description. That's numerical 4, the letter N, number 6. Ninja, Forensics Ninja. Ooh, she's in California. She's got great scenery. I mean, the roads she rides are just spectacular, and nothing like the piece of shit that I put out for you guys. So really check her out. She's got great scenery, and her content's amazing. It's a lot more well done than mine. Mine's pretty scattered. That being said, she also does a lot of like history related stuff, so she doesn't like just go past buildings like I did, like, hey, this is what this building's called. She'll be like, hey, this is what this building's called, and then she'll actually give you a little bit of knowledge to go with it. So I strongly suggest checking her out. So a quick shout out to you. Everybody check her out. The link should be in the description below. A little chilly. There it is. There's the Hancock. Herbie Hancock. That's my horn. For those people who are thinking why I'm trying to be an asshole. That's my, hey, Mr. Bus, I see you. Hello, people. I don't know, Leadpin maybe? I think it's an Australian vlogger. Who I believe is on a Ducati. Maybe like a Ducati Monster or something like that. And his exhaust is so loud when people walk by, he just revs it or people in the way. And, you know, 9 times out of 10 they jump, and they jump pretty hard. So to sum it all up, Chicago. Visit. It's great. Starters, buy all your gear. Take a course, see what's up. Bikes. Test them out. See what you can do. Can't go wrong on a 300, 250, something of that nature. Well, I hope you guys have, a nice day after we see some horses. I don't know how this is gonna go. Just not scare him too bad. Well, now that we can have a nice day too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like it, and let's get some comments going on below. I want you guys to have a real good weekend. Peace.